The Tempest Act I, questions 11 through 18. Number 11. This question has two parts. Part A. Which of the following best characterizes Miranda as Shakespeare presents her in Act I of The Tempest? A. Deceitful and sly. B. Frivolous and silly. D. Kind and compassionate. Part B. Which of the following dialogue best supports your answer for Part A? A. Miranda says, "Oh, I have suffered with those that I saw suffer, a brave vessel, dashed all to pieces." B. Miranda says, "And now I pray you, sir, your reason for raising this sea storm." D. Miranda says, "What tist? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about! Believe me, sir, it carries a brave form." Number 12. Part A. Which best explains why Caliban obeys Prospero's orders in Act 1? A. Because Caliban still hopes to win Miranda's love. B. Because Caliban wants Prospero to leave the island. D. Because Caliban knows that Prospero can use magic to force obedience. Part B. Which of the following lines best supports your answer for Part A? A. Caliban says, "A southwest wind blow on ye and blister you all over." B. Caliban says, "This island's mine by Sycorax my mother, which thou takest from me." D. Caliban says, "His art is of such power, it would control my dam's god, Stabos, and make a vessel of him." Number 13, Part A. Aristocrats and commoners mix freely in Act 1 of The Tempest, both on the island and on board ship, which best describes the relationship between the high-ranking aristocrats and the low-ranking commoners. A. Commoners address aristocrats politely and respectfully. B. Aristocrats and commoners avoid contact with each other. D. Commoners speak their minds freely to aristocrats as if equals. Part B. Which of the following dialogue best supports your answer for Part A? A. The boatswain says, "Hence, what cares these roarers of the name of king? To cabin, silence, trouble us not." C. Prospero says, "Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work." D. Miranda says, "I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble." Analyzing craft and structure. Number 14. A Shakespearean romance typically features dark themes with hints of violence. Which of the following best describes a dark and violent theme introduced in Act 1? A. The wisdom acquired with experience. B. The danger of uncontrolled passions. D. The permanence of familiar loyalty. 15. A Shakespearean romance typically features an unrealistic plot. Which of the following aspects of the plot that unfold in Act 1 can best describe as unrealistic? A. Ferdinand suggests marriage the moment he sees Miranda. C. Antonio betrays Prospero and drives him out of Milan. D. Ariel pleads with Prospero to give him his freedom. Number 16, Part A. Listen to the following excerpt. Enter Alonso, Sebastian, Antonio, Ferdinand, Gonzalo, and others. Alonso says, "Good boatswain, how care? Where's the master? Play the men." Boatswain responds, "I pray now. Keep below." Antonio, "Where is the master, boatswain?" Boatswain, "Do you not hear him? You mar our labor. Keep your cabins, you do assist the storm." Gonzalo, "Nay, good, be patient." Boatswain, "When the storm is, hence, what cares these roarers for the name of king? To cabin, silence, trouble us not." Gonzalo, "Good, yet remember whom thou hast aboard." Boatswain, "None that I more love than myself. You are a counselor. If you can command these elements to silence and work the peace of the present, we will not hand a rope more. Use your authority. If you cannot, give thanks you have lived so long, and make yourself ready in your cabin for the mischance of the hour, if so hap. Cheerly, good hearts, out of our way, I say." Which feature of Shakespearean romance is best illustrated by this excerpt? A. Unrealistic characters and events. B. A subplot featuring young characters. D. Characters representing a variety of social levels. Part B. Which words from the lines of the play best support your answer for Part A? A. Where's the master, bosun? Counsel, authority. C. Assist the storm, trouble us not. D. Work the peace of the present. Word study. Number 17. Given your knowledge of the suffix ous, identify the best definition of glamorous. A. To take away glamour. B. The opposite of glamour. D. Having the quality of glamour. 18. Given your knowledge of suffixes, choose the word that means full of contempt. A. Contemptuous. C. Contemplated. D. Contemptible.